How you doing today, Chef? I think you're on mute.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you loud and clear.
All
All
right.
right. So same like last time. Once the slate goes down, then you can go ahead and start into your introduction.
Got it. Got it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Everything good?
Yep, everything's good. So we're gonna go on right now, right? Pretty much.
At 6. So it's scheduled to go live at 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So we're a bit early. So like at 6 o'clock, I'll give it like 2 minutes, maybe a minute, and a couple seconds with the slate up so that they know what they're watching, and then we'll go into it.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, we got a few minutes. Thanks.
All right. All right, we're approximately 2 minutes away from airtime. We're approximately 2 minutes away from airtime.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna go live on Facebook. So remember, once the slate comes down, that's when you'll start your show, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Joyful greetings, everyone. My name is Chef Mariano, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you to share this delicious and nutritious recipe, the fajitas. I'm with Common Threads, and today we're teaming up with the city of Miami Beach. Common Threads is a national nonprofit organization that teaches families and children how to lead a healthy lifestyle through healthy cooking, nutrition education, and movement. Yes, movement is so important for us as well because it keeps our body in great shape. And that's how we're going to start today's class, with a little bit of movement. I'm not sure if you're ready for this, but Common Threads likes to get the families moving, because the more you move, the more you burn. All right, so I'm going to scoot back here a little bit. I'm going to show you a couple little exercises that we're going to do to get the blood flowing. So go ahead and get your arms out here. We're going to do some arm rotations forward. Here we go. We're going to do 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's go backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's the upper body. We want to get the lower body involved as well. So I'm going to lower my camera a little so you can see my legs move. We're going to do some knee marches. We're going to get our knees up, okay, just like this. We're going to do 20 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, you should be breathing a little bit. The blood is flowing, and that's what we want, because we know that the more you move, the more you burn. All right, so today's recipe is really simple to make. Okay, it doesn't have many ingredients, and it's delicious and nutritious. Okay, with every meal that we prepare, that we make for our families, we want to make sure that it's balanced. Okay, what is a balanced plate of food? Well, we want to have a nice lean protein in there. We want to have some whole grains, and we want to have some fruits and vegetables. So today's recipe, the fajitas, does have all of these three. So let's go ahead and get right to it. I'm going to move my camera a little to show you what I have here. Okay, so what we're going to be using today, I have some chicken here, some chicken breast that I've already cut, okay? And we want to cut our chicken, okay? And if you don't have it cut yet, you can go ahead and start while I continue to talk, okay? You can go ahead and cut this into little pieces like about that size, about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, okay? You could use sirloin as well. Sirloin is a really good protein that you could use for this recipe. We're also going to be using onion, okay, a red bell pepper, and lime, okay? And of course, for our fajitas, we're going to be using some whole wheat, okay? Whole wheat tortillas, all righty? So those are going to be right there. We're going to use a pan, some tongs, and we are going to need a cover because there's a little process that we're going to cover up our food when we're cooking it, and a Ziplock's going to help us with the marinade, okay? So the first thing we're going to start with is our marinade, okay? So I have my lime over here, and a little quick tip with the lime. Take a look at the lime. When you want to select a good lime when you go to the grocery store, look for a nice, smooth, okay, peel. Nice, smooth peel, okay? And that one's going to have more juice than the other ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our marinade, okay? Our marinade is going to have some lime in it. It's going to have some fajita spice mix, okay? And it's going to have a tablespoon of olive oil. So let's talk a little bit about the cutting. When I cut my ingredients, I like to make sure that I'm safe, okay? You want to be safe in the kitchen. And I'm going to use a technique that I call the tunnel technique, where I'm keeping my fingers safe. You see that? The knife never really gets close to my fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and juice my lime. All right. So 1 lime. We're going to go ahead and get our chicken into our Ziploc bag. I have about 1.25 pounds of thinly sliced chicken breast that I cut into strips, okay? So here I have that. I'm going to go ahead and add in my lemon juice, or excuse me, my lime juice. The lime is the green one, the lemon is the yellow one, and you can use either or with this recipe. We're going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, got some more over here. Tablespoon of olive oil is going to go in there. And lastly, we're going to put in our fajita spice mix. Now, the fajita spice mix you can find on our website, okay? We have a website that is commonbites.org, and you could find this recipe and many more other recipes that are delicious and nutritious and pretty simple to make. Okay, and there you can also find the fajita spice mix, and I'm going to go over what's really in it. Okay, it's a pretty simple mix, and all it has in it is a little bit of salt, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some paprika, some chili powder, and some cornstarch. Okay, so that's also going to go in to my marinade. Okay, so that's going to go in there. I'm going to go ahead and close this up, and I'm going to give it a little massage, make sure everything is well mixed, nice and integrated with the chicken. All right. This is going to go in the refrigerator to marinate. All right. Up to an hour, okay? But 10 minutes and you're good to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this into my refrigerator. Let it marinate while I get my vegetables ready to go. All right. So let's continue on here. So today we're going to use the red bell pepper and the onion. So now I want to take the opportunity to talk to you about these beautiful colors that we find on the different fruits and vegetables. Look at this beautiful red color on this bell pepper. Okay, these colors, the different colors that we find on all of our fruits and vegetables represent different vitamins and minerals. That's why Common Threads likes to tell the families to paint their plates with lots of color, because the more color, the more vitamins we're going to have. Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and use our red bell pepper and our white onion, and I am going to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of those. All right, so to go ahead and cut this, we're going to continue being safe, and we're going to go ahead and cut off the top and cut off the bottom. All right. And then we're going to go ahead, cut it down the middle. Makes it easy for us to get into the middle of this and really get rid of this. We don't really want that in our recipe. So very carefully, we're going to go ahead and just bring that off. Take that off. All right. And you're going to see how simple it is to get this fajita ready to go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut strips of this. Okay, now notice how I use my knife, and my fingers here, we call this the bear claw because our fingers are tucked away and away from danger. Okay, so I'm going to bear claw. I'm going to use my bear claw, okay, to make sure I hold this vegetable nice and firm against the cutting board, and then my knife. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the tip down, and I'm just going to slide it back towards me, just like this. Okay, nice and easy. We're going to cut strips of the red bell pepper. Okay, there I have that. Let's go ahead with this side. So we were saying that the colors, the different colors represent different vitamins and minerals. Okay, some people like to say, oh, the green vegetables have the most nutrition. And they do have a lot of nutrition, but they don't have all of the nutrition. So if you just eat green, you're not getting all of the delicious and healthy vitamins that you get from the red or from the white. Okay, and they all have really good benefits for our health. Okay, so that's why you want to paint your plates with lots of different colors. Okay, now we're going to the onion here, and the first thing we want to do with the onion is we want to go ahead and cut it down the middle. When you cut the onion, you want to cut it correctly so that it's easier for you to handle. Okay, this is the back of the onion. Okay, so we want to keep that intact because that's the part that holds all of the onion together. So we're going to cut it in half, but keeping that there. Okay, if we cut it this way, now we have the back of the onion on one side and the front, and that's gonna help or not help us keeping that onion together. Okay, so let me show you. So we're going to go ahead and cut this down the middle first. Okay, and notice that I use my tunnel technique again, keeping my fingers away from danger. Okay, and what I need is I need slices. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead using my bear claw. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut this little front part off. This is the front. And see, I still have the back here. And notice, this is what I wanted you to see. See, this is what keeps that onion intact. And that's what I need because I don't want my onion falling apart on me when I'm cutting it. So this is another little step that we want to take to keep ourselves safe. So now it's easy to go ahead and just take off the peel. Go ahead and take off those first couple of layers. And now we can go ahead and slice into this and have what we need for our fajitas. All right, so here we go. Once again, I'm going to use my bear claw and I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Okay, these are going to be my slices. That's one half of my onion. I'm going to use my other half. Okay, so we're going to continue to slice. We want to carefully cut into our onion. The onion is a firm vegetable, so we want to be careful when cutting it. Okay, keeping our bear claw fingers tucked away so that we're always safe. All right, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get my pan ready to cook. So I'm going to go to a medium high. All right. So I have two colors here, which I'm going to be painting my plate with. Okay, so there you have the red and the white vegetable, which are going to give me those vitamins. All right, let me go get my chicken while this heats up, and you can do the same. All right. Give it another little massage. Make sure all of those flavors are mixed well with our chicken. Okay, so I really like my pan to be nice and hot before I cook anything in there, so I'm going to wait a little bit. And even to put my oil, I like to wait for it to heat up. So let's talk a little bit more about painting our plates with colors, okay? So we like to shoot for about 3 to 4 colors, okay, every time that we sit down and eat. For example, this recipe is really good to pair with a guacamole. That would add more color, okay, because a guacamole you could use avocado, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper and lime, and you have a delicious guacamole that goes really well with these fajitas. Okay, so keep that in mind. 3 to 4 colors is what we're shooting for so that we can paint our plates with lots of colors. Remember, those colors on the vegetables and fruits represent different vitamins and minerals. All right, so let's take a look and see if we're ready to go here so we can get this recipe going. All right. Okay, it's pretty hot now, so I'm going to go ahead and put my oil in. I want about a tablespoon of oil. All right. Let that heat up a little bit. My chicken's going to go in first. Okay. So we're going to cook our chicken for about 7 minutes. But, you know, you're going to take a look at it. Depends on how thick your chicken is. So we'll talk it through now. So my oil, how do I know if my oil is nice and hot, ready to go? It should move around quickly in my pan. Okay, that's what tells me that my oil is ready to go. Okay, and the reason why I like my oil to be hot is because it's going to cook my food that I'm making. It's not going to get in there and drench into the food, which is what I don't want. Okay, so let's go ahead and add in the chicken. All right. And we're going to go ahead and start moving our chicken around. All right. I wish I could see what was going on in those kitchens with those families. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going on. and people are making this delicious recipe. Please visit our website, commonbites.org. You're going to find a lot of really good recipes that you can make with your kids at home. All right, so we're cooking our chicken. We're going to let that cook for about 7 minutes. Okay, it doesn't have to cook all the way because when we add in our vegetables, we're going to cook it a little bit more. We are going to cover it, okay? So make sure you have your cover handy so that we can get going with that. All right. All right, so I did mention to you that I was going to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of the colors that we find in our fruits and vegetables. Okay, so the red fruits and vegetables provide lycopene, okay, and can reduce risk of cancer. Also protects cells from damage and keeps the heart strong and free from disease. Those are the red fruits and vegetables. The orange and yellow fruits and veggies, look at what these do. Provide carotenoids, helping maintain healthy eyes, reduces risk of cancer, and improves the immune system. Okay, your immune system is what fights off, okay, germs and viruses and things like that. So right now, we really want to have a nice, strong, and healthy immune system. So the orange and yellow fruits really do that for us, okay? Fruits and vegetables. The green fruits and veggies provide calcium, iron, and lutein. Helps reduce the risk of cancer, maintain healthy eyes, and it reduces the risk of birth defects. Okay, the blue and purple fruits and veggies contain antioxidants that help reduce the risk of cancer, stroke, and heart disease. Also linked to improve memory function and healthy aging. Okay, and then the white, we are using white today, the onion, okay, it says helps lower blood pressure and cholesterol. Some also aid in muscle and bone recovery and help the heart function properly. All right, so there you have the wonderful benefits of all those different colors. And my chicken is starting to look really good over here. Okay, I can smell those spices, and this is coming together nicely. All right, so now we are going to go in with our veggies. All right, we're going to go in with our veggies. Let's go in with our red bell pepper. And let's go in with some onion. All right, so we put that in there, mix it in. All right, now, when you have your vegetables in there with the chicken, we're gonna go ahead and cover this, okay? We're gonna cover it up. It's gonna help speed up the process of cooking. All right, so how's everybody doing in their kitchens? All right, I hope everybody's having fun. I hope the families are in there working together. That's another thing that Common Thread really pushes for, okay? For the families to get in there and work together in the kitchen, okay? Parents, find little things that your kids can help you with in the kitchen, okay? Common Threads offers cooking classes for kids. I've been a part of them for a long time, and believe me, kids can do a lot, okay? Sometimes we don't want them in the kitchen. We want to keep them away, but you know what? Bring them in, start giving them little chores here and there. They start getting motivated. They see what's happening, okay? And a lot of times they like to try things more when they do it this way, okay? They'll try the things that you are preparing, that they're being a part of, more so than if they don't really know and you just serve it to them when they get ready to eat, okay? So keep that in mind. I've seen it happen many times. Kids that don't really try things, and then they end up trying a lot. And not only that, but they end up liking a lot of these things that they thought that they didn't, okay? So let's go ahead and give this a little move in here. All right. All right. So we're gonna let that cook a little bit longer. It looks like it's almost ready. Okay, this would be a good time for you to go ahead and warm up your tortillas. I pretty much warm them up in my little toaster oven. I just pop them in there for a little bit. I put it on toast. I don't want them crispy. I just want them a little warm. So I just put them on toaster, let them warm for about, 2 to 3 minutes, and I pop them out and they're ready to go. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, let's take a look, see what this is looking like. Whoa, this is looking really nice. All right, so when you're cooking chicken, it's very important to make sure that your chicken is cooked all the way through. So what I'm gonna do right now, just to double check, I'm gonna take out one of my bigger pieces of chicken, okay? I'm gonna take out one of my bigger pieces of chicken, and I'm just gonna check for doneness, okay? Go ahead and cut through this. Check it out, it's looking great. All right, we're good to go. We can pull this out. Okay. Now it's time to plate. Okay. So my tortillas are warming up. Wait about a minute more for that. And then I'm going to show you what the final product looks like. All right. So let's review some of the things that we've talked about today. Okay. So a balanced plate of food, What does it look like? All right. So half of our plate, what is it supposed to be? I know you know now. Yes, fruits and vegetables. Half of our plate should be fruits and vegetables. And then we're going to break up the other half in half. 25%, we want a nice lean protein, and the other 25%, we want it to be a whole grain. Okay. We said also that the colors, the different colors in our fruits and vegetables, what do those represent? Yes, that's right. They represent different vitamins and minerals. So we want to paint our plates with lots and lots of color. All right, let me get my tortillas and let's get this thing going. All right. All right, so here's my tortilla. Let's go ahead and serve. Just gonna go ahead and put some inside here, just like that. All right. Got a little toothpick right here to hold it together. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fold this over. All right. Let let me go ahead and show you what this looks like up close. All right, there you have the fajita. Okay, it was quick, easy, delicious, and nutritious. Okay, and once again, I'm going to remind you this goes really well with some guacamole. We do have a couple of minutes left, so let me just tell you how that recipe works. Guacamole. All you're going to do is maybe get about 2 avocados, the little ones, the Hass. Okay, you're going to mash those. Go ahead and put a little lime on that. You're going to go ahead and dice some onion, dice some tomato, chop some cilantro. Go ahead and put that inside of that mashed avocado. Mix that up, salt and pepper. If you want to put a little bit more lime, you can. And there you have a delicious guacamole that goes really well with your fajitas. All right, I have had a lot of fun with you. I hope to see you soon. All right, stay healthy and stay safe. See you next time. Bye.